Okay, this is a Kossel Delta 3D printer. I've never done 3D printing before. This is my first time. This is my first print. This Delta I got from Value Hobby, and it came pre-assembled for the most part. I mean, you had to plug into the wall, and then you had to plug the power supply into the printer. But it's I did have a problem when I first got it. The power supply came with a 220 cord, and it was set on 110, which I did not know. I assumed that I had to plug it into a 220, and it wound up that that fried the supply box. So I called Value Hobby, and it was I can't say the customer support was great. They sent me out another box, so but it took a while to get in touch with them. Kind of frustrating when you just receive something and something goes wrong like this. I wish they would have had better instructions, but they did make good on things, so I was happy about that. But the printer, I mean, my goodness, I mean, this is right out of the box. I just kind of took all the foam off that was on there. They had wrap around all three of the legs. One of the legs had been on the extruder, was not glued together, so I did have to put that together, which what I mean is one of those legs right there, that one right there actually, that came disconnected, but I glued it together. And I haven't used Adreno or Marlin. I really don't know anything about it yet, and I got to figure all that out so I can make any finer adjustments if I need to. But this is a card that I put in. I did a little project for my DJI goggles to put glass lenses on, and so I made my own model up, and I did that in 360 Fusion, and then I used Cura to use it as a slicer, transferred it over, and now it's printing. So I'm hoping everything will turn out. Uh-oh, something's going on. Anyway, I hope everything turns out well. So far, it's working, and we'll see how it turns out. But at this point in time, I'm really impressed. But I won't be fully impressed until the end. So we'll see, and I'll update this video as the print continues. I think it's going to take about 3 to 4 hours, something like that, to finish. Alright. That's it till I establish this. Yeah, one thing I'd like to say is this front board here, I don't really know everything that's being brought out here, and when you flip through different things, it'd be really nice if someone would put a video out that would explain all that, especially for a beginner like myself who really doesn't understand any of that. I kind of am able to print because this thing came, like I said, pre-assembled, so I'm really happy so far. It's doing some pretty neat things. You guys probably know a lot more. You're probably looking at me like I'm a bit of an idiot, but in the world of 3D printing, I am. So any help would be great. Like I said, I haven't gotten into Adreno or Marlin. I may have to make some setting changes. I know I got a heat bed with this, and I have to put that on. And at that point in time, I will need to get into Adreno and Marlin to level the bed out. So yeah, if anybody's got any really good pointers that can walk through for beginners and do a video on it, it'd be much appreciated. But this is it so far. it's pretty cool. I mean, I gotta admit, I'm pretty darn satisfied at this point. So we'll see what happens. I hope the end result's good, and like I said, this is fresh out of the box, so it may not come out perfect, but it looks so far like it's doing what it's supposed to do. But you guys that are better at this probably could point out different things. I don't know. But so that's it. I'll update again as I get further along. Okay, this is a little bit of a zoom in. Lighting's not that good. I apologize for that. It is progressing. I do notice that it's lighter on this side. Don't know why. Maybe that's a bed leveling thing, situation. Any of you know what it is? Appreciate it if you could let me know. And then I'll update again. Okay, it's producing right now. It's at 28% done, I guess. I assume that's what that means. I'm going to shed a little bit more light on this subject here. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, my goodness. Wow. Looking pretty good. We'll see it as it gets a little bit out of the way there. Matter of fact, you can start seeing it there. That's interesting. All right, well, I'll update it a little bit later. Okay, now working on the last bits of it. So that's how it looks at this point in time. I don't know how well you can see it, but yeah, I'm pretty impressed. Looks really good so far. Hope it comes out well. Alright, I guess that will conclude my video. Like I said, if anybody knows why the one side over here is so much lighter than the rest, I don't know. I mean, it didn't seem to affect the print as far as I can tell. But yeah, appreciate it if anyone would, you know, put up a video, especially trying to understand Arduino and what is it, Marlin? Because I've seen some videos, but they're, I don't know whether these guys are, you know, trying to talk to people they think already know, because boy, they're hard to follow along. So if anyone's better at it, boy, I'd appreciate it, and I'm sure a lot of other people would appreciate it if you put a video up about it. But anyway, this Delta printer is so far pretty stinking cool. I'm probably getting into something way more advanced than I have knowledge of, but I'm glad it's working as it is. So that's it for now. All right.